Shalom. Foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakadash. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike. Teach 100% truth. Shalom, Barakathon to them for that edification and knowledge. And double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike. Teach 100% truth. Shalom, Barakathon to them for the edification and knowledge. And the foremost, give all praise and foremost to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakadash. I'm going to start out in 2nd Esdras 6:54. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures of him, come we all and the people also whom thou hast chosen. That relates to the elect. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. The world was created for the righteous sakes. It always has been from the beginning. And as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. Put that with Isaiah 40:15-17. But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them into the drop that fallen from the vessel, man. So pretty much the Lord looks at the other nations as less than nothing. They're spitting the bucket, man. (57) And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. That relates because the ones that are chosen, because the world's relating to the world was created for the righteous sake, they transgressed against the Lord. So out of punishment, these other heathen nations that the Lord looks at as spittle were made to rule over them. That's a form of punishment. For the folly set in great dignity, rich sit in a low place. They were once kings and princes, but now they made to be servants, man. That's part of the curses, man. That was Ecclesiastes 10:6-7. So that's part of the punishment, man. Because they disobeyed the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. They were disobedient and rejected the Lord's word. 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called the firstborn, the only begotten, in thy fervent lover, are given to in their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? And why they don't possess it? Because they disobeyed the Lord, man. They transgressed against the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. So in these verses I'm reading relates to why did the Lord's people suffer, man. They suffer because they ultimately, number one reason, they transgress against the Lord. And out of punishment, they had to be punished for their transgressions. That's the consequence. We read that again. 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? And how long shall this endure? And that's the question. How long shall this endure? It'll endure until the Lord sees fit to do certain things. Basically, it's not our timetable. It's the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's timetable. And for the balance of the situation, the Israelites had to go off. The one who are chosen had to go off so the wicked could have their time in rulership. So that balances off because prophecy has to be fulfilled, and the wicked on the left-hand side had to help fulfill and play their parts relating to prophecy. So that equates the balance of certain things that had to come to pass, man. So ultimately, and for humility's sake, for that they will appreciate when they become being at a lower state, being humble, being at a lower state, reflecting why they're at a lower state. So when they are raised up or exalted up by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, they'll have more appreciation because they both experienced both being at a lower state now. Both being at a lower state now, they can, and that relates to that balance of it. So they can appreciate when they are exalted up that they experience both sides. Shalakia. Let's go to Second Esdras. Let me go to Romans 9 first. This is Romans 9. Romans 9, and I'm going to read 9 and 21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel into honor and another vessel to dishonor. So one is the chosen, which is the honor vessel, and the one that's not chosen is the dishonor vessel. And this was from the beginning, man. So that's the Lord's decision, man. He made how he wanted to shape and make the clay. You know, so he designed it in the manner he wanted to design the clay for the good and the bad. Now I'm going to read a few verses up. Children being not born yet, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to the election, might stand, and not of works, but him that calleth. So that election basically is being the one that's selected, relating to Yahweh B'Shem Yashah, man, who he has chosen. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Put that with right into 2 Esdras 6 and 9, for Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning that followeth, man. As it is written, Jacob I have loved and Esau I have hated. So one was chosen for the honor and one was chosen for the dishonor. So the younger is going to serve. The elder, Shalakia, is going to serve the younger, man. And the younger is going to be the supplanter over the elder, man. Which means pretty much take over, you know what I mean? And I'll put that with 2 Esdras 6 and 9, like I stated, relating to Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning that followeth, man. One down, one take his place. Go to, let's go to 2 Esdras 16. I want to go to 2 Esdras 16. This lesson tonight is going to talk about a little bit of persecution for the prophets, selection also, different things. 2 Esdras 16. This is 2 Esdras 16:70. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection. A great insurrection is pretty much a violent uprising upon those that fear the Lord. Overall insurrection relating to the civil unrest, but specifically an insurrection upon the believers, the ones who believe in relating to Yahweh B'Shem Yashah. You know what I mean? So they're going to be looked at as strangely and as an enemy and strangely upon the people of society, man. We'll read it again. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling, destroying those that fear the Lord. So they're gonna lay hands on the men of the Lord, man. You can also put that with Revelations 2 and 10. They'll be taken in synagogues, put in prisons. So they're going to lay hands on the people who are the believers, starting with the elect. Number 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. That relates to the prophets, starting with the elect, man. Ones who've been prophesizing and preaching this truth and knowledge that we know, So we can know this truth and knowledge for years, starting with the elders and apostles and down. And cast them out of their houses. 73. Then shall they be known. We read that again. 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So they're going to go through that physical and spiritual fire, man. The trials and tribulations. Revelations, I'll read it fast, quick. Revelations 2 and 10. Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. So they're going to lay physical hands and put you in these prisons. That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So that relates to the trials and tribulations, specifically the believers, starting with the elect, that they're going to go. Some are going to lay hands on them. Physically lay hands on them and put them into places of holding and do certain things upon them. So that's scripturally speaking, saying that. It's Revelations 2 and 10. Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, also I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Hour of temptation is pretty much going through the trials and tribulations, which shall come upon all the world. Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7. Never a time there never has been since Jacob's trouble. So these things are going to come upon all the world, and all the world's going to go through trial and tribulation. I'm going to read that specific part again. 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. All the world's going to experience this, to try them that dwell upon the earth. I'm going to go to John 15 and I'm going to read 15 through 18. If the world hates you, this is in red letter, what Yahushua said. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. So the world hated Yahushua, man. Even his own kind, man. "19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, that the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you." So they have persecuted Yahushua beyond what we ever can understand and fathom. So they're going to do the same things to you. Not on the level that Yahushua has suffered, obviously, but some are going to still be persecuted, man. Number 20 again. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will also keep yours also. 21. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sakes, because they have not known him that sent me. So they doing it because for the name's sake of Yahweh Shem Yashah, man. So, and the world is going to hate that, man. They hate that. They hate what this truth and knowledge represents, man. And ones who are going to preach it, this truth and knowledge, they're gonna pretty much go after them, man. Because really, they don't like what's being said out of this Bible, man. So they hate the truth more than they hate the messenger that's given the truth, that's delivering the message. I'm going to say it again. This is number, I'll read 22. And if I had not come and spoken to them, they had, 21 makes a point. 15, this is John 15, 18 through 21. I'm going to read 16, right? This is John 16 chapter, the first 2 verses. These things I have spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues, the time cometh, whatsoever killeth you will think that they doing God's service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. So this relates to the warnings relating to the persecutions, man. What's to come. Yeah, this was something short relating to a few verses relating to that. Let me get relating to how the Lord feels about the other nations. This will be the last one, Isaiah 40. It's Isaiah 40 and 15. Just to confirm that. 40:15 through behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as small dust of balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles a very little thing. Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing. They are counted to him less than nothing in vanity. So these nations are the other nations which are counted less than nothing, man. So, because the only ones that's really the Lord's dealing with is the Lord's portion, man. That portion that the Lord has chosen, man. That's special and peculiar people, man. He has chosen, relating to Deuteronomy 7 and 6, relating to Deuteronomy 14 and 2. So that's the special people that the Lord has chosen, man. The one that the world was created for in the beginning, which is the righteous. And that being said, this is something short relating to talking about a little bit of persecution and selection or relating to who the Lord has chosen. I hope this helped. So, White the Water for listening. Give all praise again to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Bashem Rakadash Shalom.